Hi, Isabel975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. Piracy has been very fruitful of late. We've been getting tons of cargo. Melange's been in and out of expansion quite a lot, so people have been doing the wing mining trade missions in wings, and we've been robbing the hell out of them while I've been doing it. Tonnage wise, we've been doing really well, considering, you know, a lot of people think the game's completely dead, and we're out here trying to pirate people in a dead space game. But we've found it's not as dead as a lot of people report. There's still some life in the old dog yet, and we've been managing to get a decent amount of cargo. Now, one thing the Dark Marauders used to do of old was we used to kidnap people. Normally it took loads of planning and we, you know, kidnap specific targets, but we decided, me and Meta, to on the fly kidnap this gentleman. He was in wing, he was in party, and we knew he was in a wing with someone else doing trade missions with him, and he is in a Type 9 with no shields and no cargo. So we couldn't pirate him, but we knew his wingmate wouldn't want us to kill him, and so we offered them a deal of a few slaves to release his wingmate here. And Meta spent ages trying to ram him into sort of stopping rather than spinning around, but you know, it was totally not required, but it was quite fun watching Meta do that, as he just gently nudged the ship backwards and forwards with the nose of his dolphin. But we decided on the fly to do this kidnapping to get some slaves. It was turning a situation which would have been a no cargo free to go into another opportunity, so it was actually well worth doing. Now, I've actually got some treats coming up for you. I've got a little ad break to remind you why I make these videos, and hopefully, you know, if you watch these videos, what happens to the money that I get from YouTube in terms of revenue. And then I've got an hilarious voice clip. We were doing wing mining missions and I was sharing them out, and Dory, who's this gentleman's wingmate, had an issue, and I just thought I'd bring you that voice clip of that conversation while he was having an issue. So we're going to take a pause and take a quick look at what you guys sponsor. With your guys' views, you help out Big Red Rooster Cockerel Rescue, helping out cocks of all sizes, all shapes, and for the love of the cock, keep watching so we can raise money for this lovely little animal rescue and save birds like my little co-pilot here.
Dory, what's happening to you?
Nothing.
Don't lie to me.
I might be stuck on the fucking cooking rack.
Oh my god, that really does sound like a fucking skill issue, doesn't it?
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Koala, mate.
Poor Dory getting roasted for that. As you can see, Meta is trying to bring that Type 9 under control and bring it to a halt. I was getting quite concerned he's going to end up doing him more damage, because yeah, he'd lost quite a lot of hull already, and you know, he's our kidnap victim. We're supposed to keep him alive and safe, not ram him to death very slowly by trying to make him go stationary. As you can see, he's got no drives, he can't escape, and we've requested that his wingmate bring us slaves to release him. And yeah, I think we should do more kidnapping. We stopped doing it because the game went quiet. I think the game's lively enough again that we might be able to get away with doing it. It used to be a fun thing. We used to kidnap people and then post on the forums that we kidnapped them. There'd be lawfuls trying to come and stop us. There'd be people looking to pay the ransom to release the poor guy. We famously kidnapped the photographer from Sagittarius Eye magazine. We very nearly kidnapped one of the community management team during a live stream, unfortunately due to instancing and his daring escape, and I will say daring escape. He rebooted and repaired and jumped out while people were distracted by his wingmate fighting them. So fair play to him, and he played it totally fairly. He didn't log off or anything like that. He made a daring escape back to the station, but lucky for him, due to instancing, all the guys waiting for him in Super Cruise just unfortunately didn't get to see him. It's the way it goes sometimes with instancing. You can't guarantee things in Elite Dangerous. But holding people for ransom is a bit of roleplay fun for all concerned. You have to be careful because obviously the person being kidnapped has to be willing to sit there with no drives and not log out of the game. And obviously if the person we tried to kidnap went to us, oh, I'm sorry lads, I've got to go out or I've got to do something, you know, again, not much you can do about it. Real life can get in the way of playing video games. So that's why usually these things are meticulously planned. We sort of tried to pick people that we knew would sit and have the time to be able to sit and play and role play along in the most part. And yeah, in this instance we just happened to know that these two guys were in our party chatting away to us, so we took the chance, did a bit of kidnapping, and it worked out wonderfully. And we turned a night from not much cargo received from piracy to a load of cargo received from piracy, and a lot of fun was had. And yeah, kidnapping RAIN members, not usually the smartest idea. They are a kill anyone for any reason anywhere they like kind of group. They don't like me calling them gankers, because some of them aren't. Some of them are very much PvPers who will fight honourable challenges, 1v1s, and don't even carry interdictors. Others of their members have in the past been known to be total gankers, which, you know, it is a playstyle that's allowed by FDev in open, so yeah, people can complain about it, but it's what people do. And yeah, so we got a bunch of slaves from kidnapping a member of RAIN, and yeah, it was an enjoyable, fun night. It's entertainment on Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox, which is still reasonably active and having a lot of fun, silly encounters and doing silly things. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching as those slaves come tumbling out for us.